What's going on? It's Elove here, and I got 10 minutes to go ahead and reflect on my morning reflection development. Right now, I'm in the midst of this big project at work, and my expertise is in learning development and data analytics. And I try my best to make sure that when I am doing something to have both of those things in mind to create the best results, and that's what my specialty is. But when it comes to measuring learning, it is a very challenging thing to articulate to people and advocate for the value. I find it very challenging aspect of the things because whenever I create a process or a system, it involves the ability to measure this. So right now I was looking at the Kirkpatrick model, and this is a model that I've used in previous positions and previous projects. And the value of the Kirkpatrick model is that it talks about how to evaluate training. How can you measure? And so they do have 4 different levels of measurement. And whenever I do approach a task, I start with level 4 in mind, and it's going to be looking at the results impact, or the results also can be seen as the impacts. And so that's like, cool, what is the desired outcome that I want to see in learners? So what is operations look like? What are those key performance? How do we measure those things? And identifying where the weak areas are. And then from there, reverse engineer our way back to like, cool, now how can I improve this performance? Or how can we address this skills gap or knowledge gap in this situation? And therefore, it's really focused on then from there tying in all the other different levels for the training was, well, once you create the training plan. So with the Kirkpatrick model, I love it. It's 4 different levels. And starting with when I'm creating a learning plan, I start with that level 4. And then from there, I'm able to use the different levels based off the different type of learning tools I use. So is that an e-learning? Is that instructor-led? Is that a job aid? And then from there, determine how the impact of each one of those things. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. And a lot of times people want results instantly. And we can. So a lot of times what tends to happen is we put the training in place. We have something to temporarily address that situation. For example, one of the things I love about the current organization I'm with is that there's so much training resources out there. And so I don't feel pressured to go ahead and create something new. Because what I can do is I can pull from what's already there. I can reorganize it. I can temporarily put this in place while I'm laying out the foundation for a process that can be scaled and is repeatable no matter the role as well. And with the importance, so for me, since I do start with the results in mind, I tend to start with wanting to create some level of SKA tracker. So it's the skills, knowledge, and ability tracker.